Hi again, everybody. Bill Phillips here on a Wednesday, along with producer extraordinaire Jordan. Jordan, happy Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday around the world today, and the beginning of the Lenten season. That's what Ash Wednesday signifies. And in the Catholic Church, Christians reflect, fast, repent, and celebrate. Those are the main. 46 days later, Easter. This year arriving on 4/20. 4/20. Easter, late in April.
Yeah, that is late.
That is late, isn't it? But a big day of for Ash Wednesday, and so question is, because as one of the things that reflect, fast, repent, celebrate. So there's a lot of fasting that goes on. Today, traditionally in the Catholic Church, a lot of fasting. And then Fridays, it's, no meat, fasting and everything. And, it's funny. Well, I don't know if it's funny, but, when people forget what day of the week it is. And, all on a Friday, they're having a hamburger or something. And in the middle of chewing a second bite of a hamburger, it's like, oh, no.
Sometimes, yeah.
And, so sometimes that happens, but, a lot of people like to give something up during Lent. And for many people, they keep it to themselves, keep it between themselves and God. They say, okay, this is what I'm giving up. I don't need to let everybody know. And then a lot of people put it out there. Like, this is what I'm giving up. Kind of like, help me out. If I can't do this, you steer me in the right direction. Right. If you see me going down the wrong path. So absinthe is another national day today. It is it belongs in the vodka, gin, and whiskey crowd. It's a green liquor, and because of the color, a lot of people think it's a liqueur. And it's made from all kinds of different stuff. But basically, back in the day, it was illegal because they thought it was hallucinogenic and all of those things. Well, if it's in the whiskey, vodka, and gin families, if you have enough of it, you might see some spirits. You never know. So, and I did remember this in the movie Tombstone, Kurt Russell, which is a great one. And Val Kilmer, I think, plays his best role. Doc Holliday in Tombstone. He was absolutely fantastic in that. So Kurt Russell's wife, they show up in Tombstone, and she's asking for absinthe, and everyone keeps saying, "Be careful with that. Be careful with that. It's not good for you." So, so this was something back in the day where people didn't want to mess around with it. Now, here's the question. So what are you giving up for Lent if you have decided to do that? Well, would it be cheese doodles? Because today, unfortunately for the cheese doodle, it is also Ash Wednesday. So I think the intake of cheese doodles around the world will go right down into the drain. Our clock is not moving. That's okay. Well, we've got another clock right here.
Hit it out.
I hit it again? All right. Hitting again. Not doing anything.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
All right. Didn't work. All right. The clock is not up and running. So, Jordan, have you thought about what you may, and if I can be so bold to ask? Is that something that you do?
Well, last year, my mom wanted me to give up swearing.
Okay. You're not a big swearer.
Because she says that and I don't think I am, but,
Well, if mom says it, though.
But I don't think I did very well.
Yeah.
But this year, instead of giving something up, I think I'm going to, do something.
Okay.
So I haven't gone to the gym in a while. So I think for this year, I'm going to, try to go to the gym as much as I can every week.
Okay. It's kind of open-ended there on as much as I can.
Every day during the week?
No, you don't have to do it every day. I
don't know. I need to get back on my routine.
This is what I would say. Go 3 days a week.
Yeah.
3 days a week, and then the other 2 days go for a walk.
Yeah.
So,
So that's what I needed to do, do something for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe not, and probably, actually, this would be a good one, not spend money. On things that
on frivolous things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff. So
save my money.
Okay, so basically what you're telling me, when we do our coffee runs in the morning, you're out on coffee runs.
Oh, well. To me, that's a necessity.
It's okay. Because I'll tell you what, sometimes you get those coffee runs like, oh, I'll buy today.
I mean, like stupid things like online shopping. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah, yeah.
Coffee to me is a necessity. So
I'll tell you, when you work our shift, it is.
Yeah.
Need that caffeine.
Today
to
we're
get you through.
struggling.
Oof. I'll tell you what. And the thing was, last night when I was trying to sleep, woke up at 11:15. Like, I just went to sleep 2 hours ago. Why am I awake?
Yeah, I do that
And
a lot.
then it was, I think, about 12:23. And
I
then
know, I
around
kinda
3
was
o'clock,
like
I was
that
like,
too.
oh man.
My alarm hit and I was like, it's going back to sleep.
Yeah, this is not good. And this weekend we move an hour ahead. We lose an hour this weekend.
Yes.
So
But that'll be good because that means summer's coming.
That's true. It's true. It means it's going to be warmer. All right. So, here we go. Got a comment. Let's see. April, hello. April, hello. Good morning. Hopefully your day is off to a great start. Talking a little bit about Ash Wednesday, a little Lenten season. I don't know, April, if you give anything up during the Lenten season, if that is something that you do or don't do. Jordan was just saying she failed last year at giving up swearing. Her mom wanted her not to swear. I don't mind swearing, especially if I'm in the car by myself.
I was just thinking that in the car,
yeah, it's like a safety zone when no one else is in the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think. See, now when you say that, I don't really recall you swearing a whole bunch. So maybe you just swear around your mom.
She thinks that I did.
All right. So you're gonna go to the gym. You're gonna try and get to the gym. Now, not every day, because that's not probably not gonna work. But if you go, hey, I'm gonna try and go 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you don't make it one day, it's not it's not the end of the world. I don't think. I don't know. Could be. Now, as my main man, Chuck Lamro, up in New Hampshire, when he had his first two sons, Brady and Logan, JW as well, but JW arrived a little bit later. Chuck liked to drink Coca-Cola. Really liked to drink Coca-Cola. I really like to drink Coca-Cola. It was funny. He said he asked either Brady or Logan. He said, "Can you get Dad's drink?" And they went, "Oh, you want Daddy's juice?" And they walked over and got a Coca-Cola can. And he was like, "Oh, that's not good. If they think this is called Daddy's juice and it's it's a Coca-Cola." He's like, "I can't. I'm drinking too much Coca-Cola. This is bad." So I drink way too much Coca-Cola too, and I've cut way back. But compared, because
so you're gonna give up Coca-Cola?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, this yeah. The other sodas don't matter. Coca-Cola, ooh. But I have cut way back. Like it used to be before when I worked up at Channel 11, I'd get a Coke on the way in the car for the car ride. You get a 45-minute ride, get a car. Then you get into work. Oh, you need a Coke. You just got to work. Then you have dinner. You got to have something to drink with dinner. So that's 3 Cokes. It's going to be about 10 o'clock at night. You got to get a little something. So all of a sudden you're at 4 Cokes. You haven't even thought about it. Now it's like if I have a Coke, it's usually during the morning show, just to kind of an eye opener. Because I like coffee, but I don't. You know what kind of coffee I like? Yeah, it's the sugar in a cup. Yeah. It's not. It's I want the frozen latte. I want the frozen cappuccino with the caramel, whipped cream on top. Yeah, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's not a black coffee where everyone goes, just drink black coffee. It's better than water. No. See, if I'm going to drink coffee, I need it to be piping hot. Like black coffee, I need it to be seriously hot, or put it on ice. There's no in between. Once it goes a little bit warm, I'm out. Or if it's cold and the ice melts and it goes a little bit warm from the cold, I'm out. So anything in between, it's got to be either piping hot or ice cold if I'm going to drink black coffee.
Black coffee is nasty.
All right. Well, okay.
If I'm drinking black coffee, I have to hold my nose.
Oh, really?
I'll hold my nose.
Really? All right.
Because that's disgusting.
So I'm with you, though, on trying to do something else during the Lenten season. Like I've done that where I've read passages out of the Bible and stuff like that.
Or
But
like read a book or
yeah, do something that's productive. Don't watch as much TV. No, watch as much TV as possible.
That would be a good one too. I watch too much TV.
Yeah. You know, it would be a good one for me. Going to bed earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like last night, I'm like, okay, it's 8:30. I'll just stay up till 9.
And then you're like, 9:30.
Yeah. And so what am I doing? So those are a few things. But Ash Wednesday today, and again, reflect, fast, repent, and celebrate through the not Ash Wednesday, but the Lenten season. And 46 days from now, it'll be April 20th, and it will be Easter. So enjoy your Lenten season, everybody. Cheese doodles out for today. Can't have them, not today. Do you have a favorite place? Do you on Fridays? Do you tend to do fish? Do you? I know some people make eggs. They make fish, because they don't want to have chicken or meat, stuff like that. John Michael, if you're talking about reading the Bible, the book of Luke. Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. John Michael comes from left field on some of this stuff, but I love it. It's like all of a sudden you'll mention something you're not thinking anyone's going to say. Boom, book of Luke. All right, John Michael, you put it out there. I'm going to read it. I'm gonna read that because I need to do that. All right, I like that. All right, Jordan, you in on the book of Luke?
Sure.
All right. We'll compare notes. John Michael, we'll let you know how we're doing with.
Actually, that is a good idea. We should do that.
Yeah, that is a good idea. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I think we got to wrap it up. Time's getting long. Not really, but it's just I can't see anything, and that
What
bothers me.
time is it?
We are 10:18. So for us, that is short.
Yeah.
That is nothing. But today I forgot my glasses. I think they're in the car. I forgot to get them out. So everything's blurry. So that's why I'm like squinting at words and stuff. So it's just not as much fun. But anyways, want to wish everybody a wonderful Lenten season. Again, just if you can, just be nice to each other. That'd be a good thing. How about that? How about that idea?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Okay, this Lenten season, even if you're not religious, for the next 46 days, you've got a time frame. And then if you want to be mean to people later, you can, I guess. Or if you're indifferent to people, whatever the case may be. But for these 46 days, how about if we all try to just be a little bit nicer, a little more civil, a little more caring, a little more helping? I kind of like that. All right, Jordan. So I've got no Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually don't do alcohol at all during Lent either. You're going to the gym 3 days a week. I'm giving up Coca-Cola. We're both going to read the book of Luke on John Michael's recommendation. And if anyone wants to join us on this, how about if we're all just a little bit nicer for the next 46 days?
That's right.
Treat everybody a little bit better. How if everybody was 2% nicer? That's not much. But if everybody was 2% nicer across the globe, I mean, that's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 200 gazillion billion % nicer. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. John Michael and April, you guys, what do you think about that? That's a good idea? Be a little bit nicer? I don't know. Anyways, that's what we're going to go with. All right. So we will see you tomorrow at, I got to remind everybody. I want to thank Valley Converting for all that they do for all of us in the recycling world of paper. And before we go, we need to hear from Valley Converting.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
Recycle for your future.
Thank you to Valley Converting. Thank you to Mike Biasi and the gang up in T-Town, Gem City. It is Toronto, Ohio. and give them a call, and they will take care of your paper products. And John Michael says, it's a good start. All right. We're on the right track. John Michael's in. We are in. Hopefully everybody has a great rest of your Wednesday, Ash Wednesday, today across the globe. So again, follow the 2 rules if you can. Have fun and always try your best. Have a great day, everybody. Jordan, we'll see you.